Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your love read for the second half of October 2022. Guys, let's dive in and let's take a look at what's coming out for you here, all right? I was getting, actually in the pre-shuffle, it's almost as if that, I gotta tell you guys, it's like I was feeling that you are kind of going into, it's uncharted territory, yes, but it's almost like I get this visual of you kind of like stepping into, it's almost like stepping into a cave to explore. And I almost feel that that is synonymous with, diving into that of which way that you're not sure what's going to come before you, but nevertheless, you're navigating the way anyway, and you're curious and you want to know more. You know, it's kind of like that. So it's almost as if that you may not be sure where you're at right now, and it's showing up in your love read. So this could be within a situation or a connection of some sort, but this is saying there's just a shifting of a cycle that's happening, and there's nothing that you need to do. You just need to be. That's one of the biggest things, because all we have is the now, right? And that you can't change the past, and you can't predict, the future. What you can do is focus on the now, and to create and to be, that of which, and vibe that of which that you want. But I'm just getting that you're going to be very well equipped for the next steps forward. So I don't want you to worry about anything of the sort there. You just need to be at this moment. And it's almost as if that you are, there's an adventure that is awaiting you, okay? And it's almost as if that you might be meeting someone, or you might get, I don't know, it's almost as if you might meet someone, you might embark on something new. There's a shifting of a brand new cycle of some sort. It's a new cycle, it's new energy. It's not old energy, it's brand new energy. And it is almost like a combination of the Magician and the Fool card into one archetype. Okay, and it's so beautiful, and at the same time, it's all about, on the cherry on top is like that High Priestess card, really going in and using your intuition. So this is what I'm getting, and we're gonna see how this plays out. But I feel that there is you're in a field that you're not quite familiar with, but there's nothing that you need to do, and rest assured, all is well. All right, so just know there's nothing that you need to do. Okay, so let's take a look. What is going on for Pisces here? What do we get for Pisces? Okay, so I put all the cards straight up. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I did that as I was shuffling. Let me pull your cards and see what wants to show up for you. There has been a Capricorn that's been showing, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that's been showing up in your reading, and that could be you. You could have that in your chart, or you could be taking on that type of energy. So that's coming through as well. All right. Give me three more. 1, 2, and 3. What do we get? Oh, nice, guys. Okay, Justice card. Libra energy is coming through. So this is about fair and balance, like something. You could have a court case that you're dealing with. It's an 11 card, and I almost feel that this is something that is coming into, but there's going to be strength in a situation to balance something out that has been unbalanced. All right. It's 11th house. That's awareness, humanitarian ideals, and things of the sort. But it's Libra energy as well. So you might, again, have that in your chart, or you might be taking that energy on. All right. So I want to take a look. I want to move some cards over here, because I just recognize one doesn't belong to one deck. So I kind of want to move them. So when I pull them, I won't pick them out. So what do we have right now? So what we have right now here is the 8 of Wands. This is really powerful, okay? So the 8s are about change. There is a travel, change, and movement. And it's almost like I said, guys, you're going in a direction, and you're not sure. It's something, you see the clouds there? It's a little bit clouded. It's almost like going into a cave in some way. But rest assured, there's movement in this process, right? Even though you feel that you might be standing where you're at, there's movement in this process. You might be clouded, like, what's going to happen next? So there is a sense of excitement, and you might be some sort of travel. Maybe you're traveling to meet someone. What's crossing you is, I got the Queen of Pentacles, that down-to-earth motherly energy. Now, you could be taking that on. There could be someone else around you. This is about harvesting. This is about investing well and reaping the rewards. Following the different pulses of the universe, almost like in nature, right? observing nature and following the seasons and following that, the cycles of that. And what I feel is that there's a cycle of harvest that is happening for you, where there's almost like there's going to be a sense of some sort of harvest coming through. But you're also very careful in terms of where you invest, energy, effort, love, time, that type of thing. But I do get that there is some sort of change that is going to bring in some sort of harvest. I get fire energy, and I also get earth energy coming through. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to reveal itself. Give me a card on this 8 of Wands coming through here for Pisces. What do we get? We get the 3 of Wands. So this is about, it's like sometimes we exit old ways and old things, or, I was just listening to a podcast that was talking about, a lot of times is that, sometimes we outgrow friendships. Sometimes we outgrow lovers, and you can either grow together or you can end up growing apart. And what this talks about is, sometimes when you go up to that next level or that next cycle of some sort, that person was positively there, helping you, affecting your life in some way, whether, good or bad, whatever the case may be, but there's a lesson to be learned. And this is about creating a strategy and moving forward. So it's almost as if you go into that next phase, and then you go into a next phase. And it's not that you want this person, or this to represent a person or something that is left. It's just that you've taken the wisdom of that and able to move forward. You're evolving, right? You don't stay stagnant. Their energy is always shifting and moving, and that's you. So I feel that there is, you've got a sense of a new strategy underway. So it's kind of like, you wish everything well, and you want everything to go fantastic, and you bless that, and you continue to move forward. So I feel that there is a strategy in terms of moving forward. You've got some sort of strategy, and there could be some sort of communication in a strategy that's going to come through, because 3s are about communication. Yeah, and here we go. Here's the Knight of Rods. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is movement forward. So you could be moving forward towards your passion. This is what the Knights do. They have motion forward, passion, energy, lust, and adventure. And this is what I feel. There's that sense of curiosity and an adventure, kind of like I mentioned, kind of going through that cave a little bit. I'm going to see what else wants to reveal itself. Anything else for Pisces that needs to be aware of where they're at right now? Interference. Wow. There could have been external influences or external parties that had caused distractions in a connection. Now, it could have not just be a person, but it could be, a situation. So maybe that you're connected with someone and there's a lot of static, right? And it's almost like you're changing the dial on the radio, and there's so much static, and it's like you just want to get to a clear channel, right? No pun intended, but anyway, you just want to get to some sort of clear channel. That's the name of a radio station. That's why I say no pun intended. But in any event, there is interference. So it's causing communication to be staticky and some sort of disarray and convoluted. And so there's some sort of interference. So it could be a person, place, or thing. Okay. Give me a card on this interference for Pisces. What do we get? Others. It could be others around that have their ear, or others that have your ear. It's community. It's support, right? It's this is it's 3s, and it's about friendship and community and the communication from others. So there could be others might be sharing maybe ways that you should move forward or what you should do, or maybe others are blocking your way and you need some time for yourself. This is what you're doing. I think that you need time for yourself, because what I get here is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess comes out in, what it is that you need to focus in on. You need to tap into the mystery of you, all right? So this is about going within and, really understand and heeding the silent voice within, tapping into the silent whisper within to get some of these messages that want to be shared with you, or that want to, come up to the surface. But for a moment, you need to recognize it, right? What else do I get? It might have to do with some sort of partnership. It may have to do with legacy or your wealth, or marriage of some sort. Okay, Pisces. So it could be something having to do with marriage of some sort, and wealth and security. You're tapping into how you can manifest and how you can move forward, and do it in a different way. All right. So 10 of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it could be in a marriage that could have been some sort of deceit in the past, or some sort of connection that was leading to marriage. That could have been the case. Or this is you taking on this energy and just focusing on what can I do, to move forward. I don't want to be in deceit. I don't want to deceive myself. in knowing, hey, do I want a partnership or do I not want a partnership? So this is kind of getting clear for yourself on what you want, okay? So it's kind of like, do I want a partnership or am I deceiving myself in this, all right? Am I pretending that I do? Let me go within, all right? So this is about getting deeper into that. And then it could be that you might also, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that you're getting an authority over your emotions about this, okay? And that's what I get. I'm going to pull a card and see if there's anything else. Give me a card on the deceit. It's about having, it's a 7th house card, which is one-on-one connections and partnerships. So I'm then going to pull another card on this and what we get. Let's see what we get here. Now is the time to heal past generational wounds. Okay. So this is about, balancing your emotions and finding other ways to be an authority of your emotions to heal. Okay. So there could be, that you're trying new patterns that feel better to you. And for some of you, it's going within, spending a little bit more time alone, going within yourself, because sometimes when you slow down enough, it allows you to understand the impulses that are moving through you and around you and to get a lot more feedback. And then the static is not so much static, but it turns into some sort of clarity and a message can come through, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm getting here. So there could be that could be some sort of generational wounds of some sort. Let's take a look at anything else that you need to focus in on, what may want to come through for you on this position. Surrender to the magic, Pisces, and who you are. All right. This card is really beautiful. And this is saying is that, don't forget that you've got intuition, and it's almost like it's magic, but we all have intuition. It's just, we all don't always tap into it. So this is saying what you need to focus in on is surrender to the magic of who you are. All right. Some of you might need to get by water. Some of you might need to get out in nature and be among the flowers. And this is saying is that you're a magical being and you're completely unique, because of who you are. And so it's just by being you is magical, right? And when you tap into your intuition, you get more feedback surrounding that. So surrender to the magic of who you are. Continue to focus on past generational wounds that might be affecting you, and anything that numerology might want to say or share with you here. Let's go ahead and pull that out and see what we've got. Surrender. This is a surrender almost to source, whatever that is for you, because that's the crown chakra and this is the sacral chakra, all emotions of the body. So that makes sense why we got the King of Cups coming out, to get authority of your emotions. Perhaps your emotions have been disarray and you're taking a moment to tap into your intuition and connect with source and surrender to this, like surrendering to this uncharted territory that you're in, and this again could apply to a relationship. What I get in your recent past that's springboarding you into this read is the memories. Might have something to do with memories of the past, where you are now able to birth something new. And you remember yourself as a child. This is the 6 of Cups. 6 is, birthing something new. But this is about getting a gift. Maybe there's a gift that your childhood has given you that you're now able to take that, whatever that is, all right? There's something that is a gift of learning, that learning is going to hatch something new for you. And it could be a new way of being in relationships, a new way of operating in relationships, or expressing emotions, because this is about, emotions. So it could be expression of emotions and how emotions are truly a gift. We're taught a lot of times to bury it below the surface, right? And it really doesn't do us any good, for that, because it always pops out at inopportune times. And a lot of times it comes out in our relationships, romantic or otherwise. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, what do we have in your strength position is the 5 of Pentacles. Now, this is about feeling left out. Maybe in the past that you've been feeling left out. 5 of Pentacles is maybe left in poverty. This is, not feeling, it's kind of like this victim mentality. And then what do I get after that? You guys, look at this. Whether you're male or female, whatever gender, it does not matter. This is saying before you felt left out, but now you're in authority of your emotions. Like before, it was like, oh, why did they do this to me? Oh, this. No, that's playing the victim side of things. It's saying, okay, well, you can stay there and you can look at it that way, but why not look at it something the other way? What about that this is an opportunity for you to learn and get the relationship that you want, or to be an authority over your emotions? Put yourself in charge, because your external is always going to be showing different things to us, right? And it's all about how we respond. And, the emotions play a big role in that. So this is you taking better authority over that, which ones that you want to keep that are going to, springboard you higher, or those that maybe are going to keep you in a, stagnant or repeating cycles. It's time to take authority of your emotions, Pisces, is what's coming through. All right. Any other advice for in the strength position? This is your strength position. It's saying, Pisces, you're in authority of your emotions. Don't go here. Okay. You've been here, done that. You got the wisdom, and you don't need to go back. Right. And it's just catching yourself in that. All right. Anything else that wants to shine through? What do we get? Yeah, it's causing conflict. It causes conflict and tension is what I'm getting there. All right. Anything else from these cards here? Yeah, it's about doing shadow work. A lot of you could be doing shadow work. And sometimes we need to go to the dark so we can see the light. And that's why we have both. So perhaps that if you find yourself going down the rabbit hole, this is kind of catching yourself first and saying, okay, my mind's, my emotions are an authority, and I can shift the energy anytime that I want to, okay? And that's being able to, just go a little bit more general, saying, yeah, maybe this was in the past, and I understand that, but now I am in charge of my emotions. I am an adult, and now I am confident that I can move forward and make positive decisions for myself and have authority over my emotions, rather than to be at the mercy and give my power away to others and let everyone else determine how I feel. It's no, you're not doing that anymore, Pisces. And you guys note your comments below. Let me know if this resonates with you. All right. And then what else do we get? Yeah, you're cleaning it up. Guys, you're putting on the rubber gloves and you are cleaning up, all right? It's like you don't want that toxic energy within you and around you, and you're just wiping the slate clean. It's like when you catch yourself, you bring yourself back, okay? You catch yourself, you bring yourself back. And pretty soon, it happens so often that you've worked up a muscle for this, and you won't even have to think about it. It's just, a natural, it becomes a positive, way of looking at something, and a new way of being in relationships, and how to regulate your emotions, right? You don't get so dysregulated. So this is something to think about, guys. It's powerful. What we get in your near future is the Page of Pentacles. You could have someone coming towards you with a message. It could be a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be delivering a message to someone, but I feel that it might be coming into you. Give me a card on this Page of Pentacles. Now, it's a little bit younger message. Could be a student, a child, or someone younger, or a young message in love. And this is about having the strength. 8 energy. This is strength. This is to tame the beast within. So you could have a message coming through, Leo energy, and it's an 8, which is about change. So let me take a look at what that next card would be. What else do we have? This is about having the strength to be able to not go back to say, wait a minute, aren't you the person that did this to me? Right? No. We don't want to go there, because that's giving away your power to the other person. It's, I know and I recognize this, and I have the strength to balance the light and the dark side within me, and I am choosing a different way of energy moving forward. So knowing that 3 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what else do I got? And I'm moving forward, having faith on the balancing of this, right? See, here I'm practicing, I'm balancing, I'm working with nature, and now I'm jumping onto the chariot, moving forward, having faith, connecting with source, and this being a 7 card in House of Partnerships, one-on-one alliances, and that type. Even has to do with legal situation. I'm moving forward on faith. Right? So you're shifting, guys, and it's going to affect your relationship. Your suggested approach is the 2 of Wands. You're making progress. All of you, you're making progress. Fire energy is coming through. Now, this could be between you and another person. Another person might be a little bit away from you. They're not quite in the picture, so you can't really see them, but they're strong. They're there, and it looks like there is some sort of duality. You're recognizing one side of a situation and another side. All right? There's 2 sides, right? So give me a card on this. Anything else? Suggested approach. Yeah, this is going to bring in confidence and happy home harmony. This also indicates marriage. It creates balance in your home. So your progress is creating balance in your home. And then give me a pink card on this one here. Anything else in suggested approach? Cycles. Learning to break free of patterns, right? You're breaking free from this. Pisces, this is powerful. This is a cycle. This is like you're getting rid of repeated patterns that have since maybe perhaps held you back, okay? And it's coming up in your read, okay? And then the card I get, just to, drill it down for those of you that's saying, this probably is not the thing, got surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Go figure, guys, right? Go figure. And having confidence in that sacral chakra energy and solar plexus chakra, you're just like, all the bottom chakras are all getting a stronger foundation now. And that is a pivotal launching pad for you to, be able to jump in, to able to dive into different relationships, right? So it just is let go of the limiting ideas about yourself, because there's a new Pisces in town, all right? And that's what this is saying, right? This is saying is that a lot of that originated from the past, okay? So that's what this is saying, and you have the power to soar in your life. So I feel that, what you don't know is, that it wants you to continuously work on the change. So you're focusing really, really hard on that. Your hopes is that I get Lover's card, Gemini energy, that you come together with perhaps a certain someone. Might even look like that for some of you, but this is Gemini energy. And the Lover's card, to birth something new. Okay, same thing we got from the past. You wanted to birth something new. Well, right here we get in the hopes, and that's what's coming through there. Okay, so yeah, and then what do I get in your outcome? Resurrection. Woohoo! All right, Archangel Michael, guys, kind of like, blowing the trumpet, saying, hey, you did it, Pisces, you did it, and now, like, what's to come? Well, let's take a look at this other person on the other side. All right, let's take a look real quick. Where are they at? They're persevering in matters of the heart. All right, it's a 7th house energy. It's a 7 card fire energy is coming through here. All right. And they're focusing on their value, feminine energy, beauty, the creation of something new. So they're persevering on the creation of something new. They're putting an end, death card, scorpionic energy. So something to something, so something can bloom. Very similar to what's happening with you here, okay? And what they need to focus in on is brand new energy, the Fool card. And just like I mentioned for you, kind of going into a cave and it's uncharted territory, that's kind of what that Fool card and, was kind of was coming through here. All right. I haven't seen the Magician card quite yet, but it'll be interesting. Yeah. And anything else, their suggested approach, what they need to focus in on. They could be a fire sign. They could be an entrepreneur, and they could have their own business. And this is about them being very disciplined and controlling. Okay. I get the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, in terms of changing the cycle. All right. This is an opportunity, the Wheel of Fortune. This is, they're no longer, maybe in the past they could have been disciplined and controlling, but now they're changing the cycle and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're kicking that out, right, and starting on their path up towards their destiny. Wow. All right. And in the near future, balancing that out. Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. So they're balancing out and creating that alchemy of shifting energies, very similar to you. So whatever you have on your mind is going through the same thing. And guess what? I get a Knight of Cups expression of love coming through. So there's an offer. There you go, guys. There is an offer. So there you have it. Oh my gosh, you guys. So it looks like that you might be hearing from someone. They might be expressing their emotions to you. You're resurrecting, in terms of your situation, and you're ready to, move forward. And yeah, I think that you might even deliver a message. But I also get the Page of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be getting a message from this person that is coming through. So gosh, you guys, it looks really good. Note your comments, like and subscribe. I'll leave it there, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.